He'll go down the lane and bury it. Wildcats wrap up the regular season this weekend. They'll play in Los Angeles against UCLA on Thursday night, USC on Saturday. Before we get to those games, Coach, excellent last two. Both emotional games. Your rivalry game against ASU, a win up there, and then senior day here at Tucson, a win over Oregon. Put those two games together in terms of how your team played.
Well, I thought the team played well. They're meaningful games. It's getting later in the season, and I thought our guys came out with really good focus. And kind of were able to put the emotions of the moment aside, which is really important this time of year. So, we're done at McHale. And we're looking forward to seeing if we can do our best work moving forward outside of McHale.
Well, the home season, I know, means a lot to you and a lot to the players. The fan support is tremendous, and there's a reason why it's so tough for teams to win here. It's because of your players, coaching staff, and the fan base.
Well, it's a great combination, and it's really potent. And our fans have worked tremendous this year, and I think they've really grown to appreciate our players and the style that they're playing and the effort they play with, which it's fun for me to see as a coach.
All right, go to LA now. Second matchup with UCLA. That first game here in Tucson was a gutty win for your team, down by 19 and came back to win it. Tremendous defense in the second half. What do you remember about that game most?
I just remember, man, we should not be down 19, but to UCLA's credit, they came out and played really well and made some shots early, and then they were actually bothering us defensively. And then we were able to kind of settle in and play with some high energy and high emotion to kind of pull us back into the game, and fortunately we were able to get over the top, but by no means was it an easy game.
Okay, so 2 games left in the season. If you win both of them, you are Pac-12 champions. I know that's one of the goals, if not the top goal, your team goes into every season. Do you like the fact there's I don't want to call it pressure, but if you win both, you're in first place?
Well, I mean, I think that's what you expect. I don't think you ever expect to have the regular season, league championship wrapped up 2 or 3 weeks before the end of the season. So you always know it's going to come down to that last weekend. And, and Washington State has played, tremendously well this season, and, they're a formidable foe. So, we have to go take care of business, and it is game by game.
Okay, your team's played really well on the road. Second half of the conference season. Is there any keys now to keeping that rolling?
Well, I think just playing good basketball. Playing good basketball, being solid at both ends of the floor, valuing good decisions. It's really important. And it's something we talk about. We know obviously we've played well at home, but I think you're right. It's been sneaky this last half of the conference season. I think we played really well on the road, and we look to continue to do that. March has arrived. The madness is ahead here, and so is there an area that you want to focus on more than any other? I'm just a firm believer that you have to try to give your team a chance to win at both ends of the court. So, obviously there's things you want to tighten up at both ends of the floor, and but coming down the stretch, if you can play consistently high-level defense, that seems to increase your margin for error. So, we want to be good on the defensive end, but we also want to be efficient on the offensive end. So I guess in answer to your question, maybe not one thing, but looking at both things, understanding they both contribute to the big picture. Absolutely. All right, Cats and the Bruins on Thursday, Trojans on Saturday to wrap up the regular season.